Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel PlanZ. Today we are going to talk about question every UPSC aspirants ask. Is coaching really necessary? Everyone has an opinion, but what's the reality behind the hype? In this video, I'll break down the actual role of coaching in UPSC preparation. No selling, no fluff, just what actually works. Now, I am not a topper, but maybe this video helps you because I have seen what doesn't work firsthand. Think of this video as a guide from someone who's been through the coaching maze and made mistakes so you don't have to. Now, I have broken this video in four key parts. First is foundational courses. Next, optional courses. After that, test series. Are they real value or not? Last, mentorship, which has been the recent buzzword. Is it a help or hype? Now let us start with foundational coaching. Foundational coaching is what most aspirants start with. I did too, from a big name institute. There are some pros. The syllabus is almost fully covered. I say almost because let us be honest here, there is something always left out or rust. They do start from basics and go till advanced. Like in geography, when what I learnt was they were teaching latitude and longitude before going into advanced topics. But there are some cons also to it. Firstly, they're costly. Some can go up to 2 lakh rupees. And not every teacher lives up to the brand name. The pace may not suit you. The teaching style may not click. Please understand, here I'm not disrespecting any teacher. It is just what I felt. And in my case, some classes felt a little waste of time while others felt cold to me, honestly, guys. That's when I realized GS coaching should complement your reading, not replace it. Personally, I feel paper-wise coaching is more helpful. Like I have listed down some of the teachers which personally I have found good, like Atish Mathur sir for GS2, Shivan sir for GS3. So I think instead of going for one big package, finding the right teacher for right subject is more effective over here. So I would again say do your research. Don't just blindly believe me. Do your research, watch demo classes, and see if they're adding value. Because in the end, it's not the brand that matters. It's whether the teacher improves your understanding or not. And most importantly, never let coaching replace your core, which is your syllabus and standard books. And most importantly, discipline. Now, the next part, what I have kept is for optional subject. Choosing an optional is already a big decision, guys. And whether or not to take coaching for it depends a lot on your background and current level of knowledge. I'll not be giving any personal opinion here. My optional was PSIR. Is PSIR actually? See, answer writing is optional, isn't just about writing points. It's about having depth, structure, and command over the subject. So you can match the UPSC standards. So here what I think is when you join any coaching, it helps you polish your answers or your content to that UPSC standard. But with that, you also need to keep in mind timely syllabus completion. That is something which is non-negotiable. You need enough time after coaching to practice answer writing. For me, what I felt the biggest game changer in optional prep has been two things: reading topper answer copies regularly and solving and analyzing PYQs deeply. That's where I think the real improvement happens. So if you're joining coaching for optional, make sure it gives you structure and also speed so that you don't give it a lot of time. Because I am also doing my PSIR and I realized early on that watching lecture alone won't cut it, bro. You know, I had to build my own note base with toppers copies and checking PYQs and everything. This is what mostly sums up for optional. Now let us move for the next part, which is test series. Now regarding test series, are they real value or not? I have divided this into two parts, mains and prelims. For mains, I'll be honest. Yes, you definitely need a test series. It helps you polish your answers, especially when you get evaluated copies with reviews. But let me tell you two things. Only join once you have read the subject at least once. Because if you try To write answers without understanding the basic, you will end up confused or overwhelmed. And also, while writing on tests, don't forget PYQs. They are still the strongest weapon to understand the exam demands, I feel. Now, the next section, what I have is prelims test series. Here, it is a bit different. When you attempt the test more closer to the exam, what happens is the tests feel more current affairs oriented. Here is my take. If you can afford, when you start reading your entire syllabus, buy a test series so that you give sectionals. For example, you have read polity. ठीक है? Attempt polity test. You will know about your weaknesses and strengths early on. And when we are closer to prelims, say, 3-4 months closer, like January, February, you can get some full length test series so that you give, full tests. But here is the main thing, focus more on static. Don't go behind current affairs. What generally in starting we do, we start going for current affairs. Don't do that. The big four subjects I have written here is polity, history, geography, and economy. These only sum up to nearly 50 to 60 questions of UPSC. You can check past year papers. I have been through those and I have realized myself. These are the backbone of prelims. Don't get lost in excessive current affairs. Test series can obviously transform your prep if used smartly. Don't just collect PDFs, please. Write, revise, and reflect. That's the most important. Also, one more thing to add on. If you're getting poor marks or anything, don't concentrate on those. Just see what you have read. Suppose you have read a section of polity and you're attempting the test. See anything from that doesn't go wrong for you. Suppose you have read about constitutional bodies and you have been thorough about it. See that when you're attempting tests from that part, you're not doing anything wrong which you have read. So that's where the problem comes. Now, let's talk about one of the most trending buzzwords recently, mentorship programs. Are they really helpful or just another product in UPSC market? Let me be honest here. Personally, I haven't found mentorship programs very helpful. And here's why. When someone tells you, you do this on this date or read this now, that might work for some people here. I agree. But what if that doesn't suit my style of studying? सबका पढ़ने का तरीका अलग होता है यार एंड यूपीएससी स्कूल एग्जाम नहीं है where someone needs to spoon feed in every step. In fact, here what I think is you need effective strategies, plans, and even motivation. यार सब कुछ यूट्यूब पे मिल जाता है फ्री में. So instead of depending on mentorship, I feel the real focus should be discipline and consistency. Honestly, यार सबको पता होता है कि क्या पढ़ना है. The real challenge is रोज सुबह उठ के वही चीज़ पढ़ना, वही रिवाइज करना, वही सेम शेड्यूल फॉलो करना. दैट्स द टफर पार्ट एंड कहीं ना कहीं शायद यहाँ पे मैं भी लैक किया हूँ. That topper strategies can be a good alternative. I have also followed some toppers. I have followed some toppers on YouTube who have cleared it first attempt. So I would say कि don't, unless you are completely lost, I'd say don't chase paid mentorship. Read more, watch less. वो कहते हैं ना कि एक्शन लो, फोकस ऑन एक्शन rather than talking or anything, and trust your instinct and build your own rhythm. भाई mentorship can guide you, but self belief होना, discipline and execution, that's what cracks the exam. What I have feel कि यार toppers को जितना मैंने सुना है, and also some teachers who have qualified, they have also said the same thing. Now, before I end this video, I want to leave you with one short message. Coaching is just a tool, it is not a shortcut. No one is going to come and study for you. That part खुद करना पड़ेगा. So focus on what really matters: effective studying, writing answers, analyzing toppers copies, and solving PYQs. And above all, build your self-confidence with your discipline and hard work. One last thing I want to make clear is everything I have said in this video is just my personal opinion. I am not targeting any particular institution or teacher, whether they're good or bad. Here, I have made mistakes too. There are times I didn't follow what I have shared here, but I'm sharing it now so that you, my friend, don't have to repeat those mistakes. When I started my prep, there was no one to guide me like this. I had, looked up YouTube and everything. बट शायद कोई ऐसा मिल नहीं रहा था मेरे को बताने के लिए, एंड आई डोंट वांट दैट टू हैपन विद यू. So take whatever helps you from this video. Still, if you feel coaching will add value to your prep or whatever may be the thing, go for it. Just make sure it actually solves your purpose. Research on it first properly. With that, I'm signing off. This is Raj Singh. Take care and all the best for your preparations.